वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा अद्यतन पंचांगम शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे कलियुगे प्रथमे पादे सप्तविंशत्यधिक एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम गतकलियुगाब्दे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे वर्तमानशकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यावहारिके प्रभवादिषष्टिसंवत्सराणां मध्ये श्रीविश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरः उत्तरायणं वसन्तऋतुः ऋषभमासः कृष्णपक्षः तृतीया उपरि चतुर्थी तिथिः स्थिरवासरः उत्तराषाढा नक्षत्रं ब्रह्मयोगः भद्राकरणं. Today is Saturday, the 14th of June, 2025. Tithescha shriyamapnoti varadayushyavardhanam nakshatradharate papam yogadroganivaranam karanat karyasiddhischa panchangam phalamuttamam sarvesham shubhamastu. Om.
सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. फर्स्ट श्लोक. वेदान्तडिण्डिमास्तत्त्वम् एकमुद्घोषयन्ति यत् आस्तां पुरस्तात् तत्तेजः दक्षिणामूर्तिसंज्ञितं. नाइन्थ श्लोक. ब्रह्म सत्यं जगन्मिथ्या जीवो ब्रह्मैव नापरः जीवन्मुक्तस्तु तद्विद्वान् इति वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. यन्नादौ व्यच्च नास्त्यन्ते तन्मध्ये भातमप्यसत् अतो मिथ्या जगत्सर्वम् इति वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. घटकुड्यादिकं सर्वं मृत्तिकामात्रमेव च तथा ब्रह्म जगत्सर्वम् इति वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. सत्तास्फुरणसौख्यानि भासन्ते सर्ववस्तुषु तस्माद् ब्रह्ममयं सर्वम् इति वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. अविद्योपाधिको जीवः मायोपाधिक ईश्वरः मायाविद्यागुणातीतं ब्रह्म वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपत्वात् ब्रह्मैवात्मानसंशयः श्रुतिप्रमानुसन्धानात् इति वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. नामरूपाभिमानस्यात् संसारः सर्वदेहिनां सच्चिदानन्ददृष्टिः स्यात् मुक्तिर्वेदान्तडिण्डिमः. So one of the important shlokas, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya Jivo Brahmaiva. So once I said Brahma Mithya. So it was a slip of tongue of slip it was. So slip of tongue में भी tongue of slip हो जाता है. So, but I hope all of you did not mistake. Brahman is Satyam. One popular Baba in India said this sentence, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya, is making people escapist. So, in fact, I vaguely remember he said we have to reverse it. What? Brahma Mithya Jagat Satyam. So he thinks that if he make this sentence reverse, then people will be more enthusiastic. By saying that Jagat is Mithya, people lose enthusiasm. And he want to enthuse people. So that is his misunderstanding. Even though he is a very popular Baba, in India there we have so many Babas, Now it is a Baba Yug. So many Babas, one of them is this. Some of them are very genuine Babas. But at least whatever he thinks we don't care, but at least we should know this. We need to know this. That this sentence does not make you escapist. In fact, when you are having this understanding of Brahman is Satyam, Jagat is Mithya, you will be exactly doing what is to be done. You will be playing your role properly. Why? Because what makes you deviate from your role playing is your raga and dvesha, your obsession. And when they are not there to deviate, then you will be doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing in that particular set. Without kartrutva abhimana, like Janaka. Janaka will be following dharma because he is not having any pressure of ragadvesha. Therefore, this sentence does not make you irresponsible. It makes you responsible. You will be playing the role properly. And when Grihastha has paid off, then you can take sannyasa. And by your sannyasa life also, you will be a source of inspiration. In our mind, that orientation is that if a person is doing physical activities, then only he is useful. That is not necessary. Somebody, by just remaining quiet, by showing this fact that you need not do anything to be happy, he gives the message by his contentment without attaining any material things. By that, he is giving a message. He becomes the source of inspiration. Pujya Swamiji used to say, Chumma irkum Swami. Means the Swami was simply sitting Swami. Pujya Swamiji translated, simply sitting Swami. Even by his or her presence, the world is benefited. So, that orientation that a person is useful only when he or she is doing physical activity, that is not correct orientation. By mere his presence, by his blessings, let everybody be happy. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha. So, even that thought in the mind of that wise person blesses the people around. And therefore, the Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is making the people irresponsible, escapist. That is not correct. Alright. Afterwards, there was an explanation of this Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya in this 3 verses 10 to 12. And from 13th shloka, Jivo Brahma eva na aparaha. Jiva is Brahman alone. He is not aparaha, means samsari. That idea was given. Avidyopadiko jivaha mayopadika ishvaraha. Maya vidya gunatitam Brahma Vedanta Dindima. Brahma, the truth behind Jiva and Ishvara, is atitaha, transcends, is free from guna, the attributes. Attributes of what? Maya and avidya. Maya guna is sarvagnatva, sarvashaktibatvam. And avidya guna is alpagnatvam, alpashaktibatvam. So, all these gunas are not there in Brahman, which is the truth behind Jiva and Ishvara. And I am the truth. Then only understanding is complete. I am Brahma, who am Maya Vidya Gunatitaha, the truth of Jiva, truth of Ishvara. So this is called Akhandartha Bodhaha, the knowledge of indivisible reality. Alright. And this idea was further substantiated Satchidananda Rupatvat Brahma Eva Atma. Atma Brahma Eva. Atma is Brahman alone. Why? Satchidananda Rupa. Brahman is Satchidananda and Atma is Satchidananda. Therefore, Atma is Brahman. This is beautifully presented in the first chapter of Panchadashi, 10 slokas. That first, Atma is established to be Satchidananda. And then it is said, Brahman also is presented as Satchidananda in Shruti. Therefore, Atma is Brahman. So, here Brahma can be taken as Ishvara or the truth of Ishvara, which is Nirguna Brahma. Both ways it can be taken. Shruti Pramanu Sandhanat. How do you come to this conclusion that Brahma Eva Atma? By deliberation upon the vision revealed by Shruti. Here another reading also is there, Shruti Pramananu Sandhanat. Either Prama is there or Pramana is there. Pramana means of knowledge. Prama means knowledge, vision. Either way, the meaning will be, final meaning will be same. Alright. Then next shloka presented what is samsara, what is moksha. Nama rupa abhimanaha samsaraha syat. This obsession or wrong notion about this nama rupa is samsara. And we had seen twofold abhimana. Twofold wrong notions are possible. And what are they? One is satyatva buddhi and other is aham mama abhimana. So here abhimana refers to the satyatva buddhi and aham mama abhimana. When these twofold abhimana are there, then samsara. I consider the body, mind, sense complex, objects of the world as satyam, and I consider some of the anatma to be mine and some of the anatma to be not mine and some of the anatma to be me and some of them not to be me, not me. I am this much and I am not that. I am not that body, I am only this body. So that is called Nama Rupa Abhimana. Because there is a sense of individuality, Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, and thereby there is samsaraha. Then what is mokshaha? Satchidananda drishtihi mokshaha. I am Satchit Ananda. And it implies Shariratraya Vilakshanaha Satchidananda Aham. I am existence, consciousness, fullness, distinct from the three bodies. This vision itself is moksha. By this we understand that if a person says that I have got this Satchidananda drishti, but I don't have moksha, then what do we understand? He has not assimilated this drishti. If this drishti is assimilated, then there is no difference between, there is no gap between the knowledge and moksha. In Brahma Sutra Bhashya, Bhagavan Bhashyakara says that between the Gnanam and moksha, there is no gap. There is no activity prescribed by the Shastra. Gnanam and moksha, there is no gap. In fact, first we say Gnanena moksha, later we say Jnanam eva moksha. The vision is moksha because problem is cognitive. Of course, cognitive problem of samsara gets percolated at emotional level. My problem is cognitive. What do we mean by cognitive problem? I am missing the truth about myself being Satchidananda and I consider myself to be this body, mind, sense complex. Missing the fact and taking something else to be the fact. That mistake I do. This is a cognitive problem. And that cognitive problem gets reflected, gets percolated at emotional level. And therefore I have got the experience of I am sukhi now, I am dukhi most of the time, I am helpless. These are at emotional level. But originally it is this cognitive problem. Like original emotional problem gets expressed at the level of body. Problem are emotional, but gets percolated at the level of the body. That is what they call psychosomatic problem. Originally, what is the problem? Person has got stress and gets expressed in the form of ulcer, etc., BP, etc. So it gets percolated at the level of the body, but problems are emotional. Just as emotional problem gets percolated at the physical level, similarly, cognitive problem gets percolated at emotional level. But the problem is cognitive. This itself takes so many years for a person to get convinced that my problem of samsara is a cognitive problem, even though it is percolated, felt at the emotional level, but original problem is cognitive. This takes so many years for many people. But once you are convinced, then your focus is on removing this cognitive error. And when cognitive error is removed, how it is removed? By right knowledge. What is the right knowledge? Aham sthula sukshma karana sharirad vyatiriktah satchidananda rupaha advitiyam brahma. This knowledge is a cognitive correction. And when there is a cognitive correction, there is moksha, freedom. So by this, one more thing is suggested, that bondage is not a real happening in Atma. It is not that Atma really got bound, kidnapped, now kept hostage, and we have to rescue Atma. It is not so. Bandhanam is not vastu vruttena. In Sanskrit, very beautifully said. Vastu vruttena bandhanam nasti atmani. Is not there in Atma. Vastu vruttena means as a matter of fact. Factually, it is not there. Bondage. Only this notional bondage is there, and that is corrected in the form of this wisdom. So, bandhanam also is not real, and therefore moksha also is not real. Moksha is not a physical happening, as bandhanam is not physical happening. Therefore, in Kathopanishad there is a beautiful vakya, vimuktasya vimuchyate. Vimuktasya vimuchyate means free becomes free. Free becomes free. When one Swamiji came out from some organization, he used this sentence, vimuktasya vimuchyate. That's something great. It shows the wisdom. Vimuktasya vimuchyate. Free is free. Already free. Free as though bound, really free as though bound, is as though free. And that is the idea conveyed by Satchidananda Drishtihi Syat Bhuktihi. Alright. Now, from the 16th to 21st shloka, Jnana Phalam and Jnana Mahima, the result of knowledge and glorification of knowledge. These are the topic going to be discussed. Shannihatyatrayam hitva Vayam bhitva khilatigam Ekam buddhvashnute moksham Iti Vedanta Dindimaha. Acha, for the previous shloka, Vedanta Dindima will be Brahmavid apnoti param vimuktascha vimuchyate. Alright. Now, here he gives certain sadhanas. The preparatory sadhana and sakshat sadhana, both. He says, shat nihatya. First I am breaking the sandhi. Shat nihatya. Trayam hitva. Dvayam bhitva. Akhilatigam. Ekam buddhva ashnute moksham. Iti Vedanta Dindimaha. So he says, Shan nihatya, having destroyed or at least diluted 6 things. Shat means 6. Here Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachanam. Shat. Having destroyed 6. What are they? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. They are called Shadripu. 6 enemies. Why they are called enemy? Because they are obstructing my pursuit of moksha. And how they obstruct, let us see. Kama means desire. And as Swamiji said, when we say kama, we generally refer to as binding desire, obsessive desire. If you have a desire that after the 10 to 11 class, I would like to have tea, it's a lot of headache. So, suppose, then the desire is not a binding desire. Yeah, you can go and have tea. Nothing wrong. You need not hide from Swamiji that, oh, that Swamiji, generally I don't take tea, but today I have to take tea. It's okay. So, non-binding desire, which Swamiji said preferences, that is not an enemy. Binding desire means what? If they are not fulfilled, I am highly disturbed. If you go there and tea is over, because you reach little late, 10 minutes, and you start fighting with the dining hall in charge. Every day I am not taking, today only I am taking, and one day also you are not giving tea. Then this desire was binding desire. You feel disturbed. You feel very unlucky. Swamiji, what is this? I never asked for tea and today I only ask for tea and it's not available. And that dining hall in charge says every day it is there, but today somehow milk was less and so we made less tea. And so have this type of feeling. It means desire is binding. Otherwise, desires are there and some of the desires are good for our pursuit. You have desired that from tomorrow onwards I will do japa. It's not a binding desire. But there also, it can become binding. How? By chance, tomorrow morning itself, your health was not okay and you could not start. So you feel so bad about it. Then it was a binding desire. So desire becomes enemy by making us disturbed. And sometimes this desire leads to anger. Therefore it becomes enemy. Alright, kamaha, krodaha, anger. All of us know that anger is an obstacle. Obstacle to our happiness also. One derivation, krodha shabda is derived from krudha dhatu only, but one extra grammar derivation is there. Kam sukham runadhi iti krodaha. That which affects, that which stifles, obstructs your happiness, that is called krodaha. And when krodha is there, you lose viveka. Bhashyakara says, Guru mapi hum karoti, kruddhaha san. Even to Guru will say, And Shastra says that Guru we should not say like this, talk like this. What is this? Guru at least we don't do. Nobody we should do, but at least Guru we don't do. But when person is angry, Guru mapi hum karoti. So you lose viveka. You tell your son also, Ullu ka patta. So, means the child of a Ullu, owl. So, Ullu ka patta means you are abusing yourself. When you abuse your child as the child of owl or monkey, bandar ka bachcha. So, suppose you say like this, you are abusing yourself, but you forget your viveka. You lose your viveka because of anger. So, krodaha, lobhaha. Lobha means, has got both the meaning greed and miserliness, both. But primary meaning lobhaha means greed. Whatever money is there, not enough. Ye dil mange more. So that, ye dil mange more always. No, Swamiji, only 1 crore is there. What will happen in 1 crore? This much only is there. And not only money, everything. The lunchtime sweet is given like, okay, 1 I will eat and 1 or katori sweet. So 1 for katori. Lobaha. Why you finish? You add. Shaam ko kaam aayega. Evening it will be useful. All this is lobha. And I tell you, when lobha is there, person will be ready to compromise with dharma. Therefore it is said, paap ka baap kaun hai? To bole lobha. Who is the father of papam? He said, greed. Greed generates papam. When greed is there, person will compromise with dharma. Therefore, lobha. Mohaha. Moha means delusion. And here, delusion contextually, it means shobhanadhyasaha, ashobhanadhyasaha. This person makes me unhappy. That is moha. This person is source of my happiness. You are my world. Tere bina bhi kya jeena. So what is the use of life without you? My life is nothing without you. All this is what? Moha. So looking upon any object, any person or any situation as the source of happiness is called moha. Similarly, looking upon any object, person or situation as the source of unhappiness, that also is moha. Really speaking, my ragadvesha alone makes them appear as the source of happiness and unhappiness. Really speaking, sukhasya dukkhasya na kopi data, paro dadati iti kubuddhi resha. Nobody gives you happiness, nobody gives you unhappiness. It is because of your superimposition, you feel that this person is source of happiness, this person is source of unhappiness. People are having so much obsessive ragadvesha. He doesn't like somebody, and if he is sitting in a dining hall, we have a table with 4 chairs, so this person is sitting. Swamiji, mera mood out ho gaya. So by seeing this person sitting by my side, laddu was not tasting sweet. So that's what, that is called moha. Keep seeing this. When you start seeing that the world is not responsible for your sorrow or your problems, then only your spiritual pursuit has started. The beginning of the spiritual pursuit is this. You stop blaming the world. Doesn't mean you blame yourself. People say you should not blame the world, you should blame ourselves. That is also not correct. Don't blame the world, don't blame yourself. Take the responsibility. Not blaming. Don't blame yourself. Take the responsibility that this person became or appeared to be source of my unhappiness because of my likes and dislikes, because of my agenda. I have agenda that people should behave in this manner. They don't behave, therefore I became unhappy. It is not people's problem, it is my problem. I have to take responsibility. So moha means having this shobhana dhyasaha, ashobhana dhyasaha. Then mada. Mada means arrogance. I did this, I know Sanskrit very well. I am a very rich man. Do you know who am I? I am this 5 billion party. As I told you, in Kolkata, somebody told me that people are known by the amount they have. His name is Devadatta. He is not known as Devadatta. He is known as what? 500 crore party. 300 crore party. That is how they are known. I am 500 crore party. 5 billion party. Madaha. And I expect that people should treat me in a particular manner because I am a rich man, I am very intelligent, I am a Vidwan. You know who am I? I am a Shastri. I am Acharya. So all this is called Madaha. Madaha means arrogance. Puja Swamiji used to say that if you see what you have, it is everything is given to you. You do not have really any reason to feel arrogant about, proud about. Because everything is given to you. Infrastructure is given to you, body is given to you, potential is given to you. That something can come out of this, that potential is given to you. Therefore, there is no real basis to be proud, to be arrogant. But people have Madaha. See, when I went there, nobody got up. Why should they get up? We need to know one thing, that what you think valuable may not be valued by others. I think that Sanskrit scholarship is so great, and I am Sanskrit scholar, therefore everybody should respect me. Somebody doesn't care for it. He cares for money, so moneyed people come, then they will get up. You come Sanskrit, how does it matter? Sanskrit is not a profitable thing for them. So they don't value. So this is very important. People respect or don't respect based on their background, not based on your value. So somebody is rich and he thinks, Swamiji, I went to this ashram and nobody gave any respect to me. They don't know I am so rich. They don't care for your richness. So why they will give you special treatment? Will not give. So this Madaha, we have to see that it has got no real basis. Ahankara is because of wrong understanding alone. Madaha. Matsarya. Matsarya means parasya utkarsham drishtva jayamanaha santapaha. Seeing somebody's excellence, I have got some heartburn, or I have some stomach burn. That burning sensation, santapaha, by seeing somebody's excellence, that is called matsarya. So, many people have this problem. They have enough for themselves. They have enough money to take care of their roti, kapda, makan, food, stay, clothing. But seeing somebody having more than him, or especially brother and friend, then the matsarya comes. See, both of us were in the same school, and I was getting little more mark than this person, and he came up and I remained like this. And sometimes if you don't feel, your wife will say, see, you are here only, your friend, see, your friend is going up. So this person also starts feeling. Matsarya means seeing somebody's excellence, you have this burning sensation. And it is a very deep-rooted problem. This jealousy is a big problem. Puja Swamiji used to say, for two things there is no medicine. One is baldness, other is jealousy. So this Matsarya. So these six are enemies. See, because of Matsarya, you know what happens? You are not able to enjoy what you have. Because of this Matsarya, you are ignoring, you are not able to acknowledge even what you have. You are ungrateful to the Lord. For receiving whatever you have received, you should be grateful, but that gratitude doesn't come. Why? Because you have got jealousy. In jealousy, you are focusing on what you don't have. and therefore you don't have the gratitude for what you have. Therefore these six are enemies. They distract you from the pursuit of moksha. Therefore what? Shan nihatya. Having destroyed them. How? By viveka, by using discrimination, proper thinking, by satsanga, by the company of right people, by pratipaksha bhavana, by having the opposite feeling. Like I have jealousy for someone, I pray for the prosperity of that person. Very, very difficult. You have jealousy for Devadatta, and pratipaksha bhavana is what? Antidote is what? You pray, let him prosper more. That is a pratipaksha bhavana. You have got krodha, you keep on appreciating shantihi, shantihi, shantihi. Let there be shantihi, shanti. Opposite. Kamaha is there, lobha is there, you say, I am santushtaha, pratipaksha bhavana. And Pujya Swamiji used to say, sometimes you fake it and make it. So you keep on thinking, now I am becoming more and more content by the grace of Guru, grace of Ishvara. Invoke that, and by that also Shannihatya. Then Trayam Hitva. Having renounced, Hitva means having renounced Trayam. This Trayam is seen in two ways, but we will see only one. Trayam, Eshana Trayam. Having given up threefold desires presented in Shastra. In Brihadaranyaka, Putreshanaayascha, Vitteshanaayascha, Lokeshanaayascha, Vyuthaya, Atha Vikshacharyam Charanti. Three desires. Many desires are there represented by these three. Putreshana. Swamiji has explained this. Desire for progeny. And why we have desire for progeny? One thing is, we want to have perpetuation. Vicarious perpetuation. I will not be there physically, but through my son and grandson and all, I will be living. My name will continue. Very particular. So, Putreshana. Of course, it had some religious basis also for continuation of Shraddha Karma, etc. But this also is included. Putreshana. Vyuthaya. I do not need any progeny. But what will happen to my Shraddha Tarpana? That I myself will do my Shraddha Tarpana. When I take sannyasa, I do three father side, three mother side, and myself. 7 generations we do Shraddha for ourselves. Therefore, I have done my own Shraddha. So, dead, this body is gone, that individual is gone. So, no fear. What will happen to Pitrus? In fact, if you get Brahmajnanam, Brahmanishtha, it is said, your generations are uplifted. Therefore, you need not worry about it. Alright, so Putreshanayaha. Many people have this, Swamiji, I don't have son, what will happen? It doesn't matter. You focus more on moksha. Get moksha in this janma itself, so that you are blessed, all other generations will be blessed. Putreshanayaha. Vitteshana, wealth. That also outgrow. What for wealth? Whatever is required for me will be provided. Prarabdhaya samarpitam svavapuhu. The people who do not have Shraddha in Prarabdha alone have to do all accumulation. That's why sannyasa spirit, here mainly sannyasa spirit is there. You need not be physical sannyasi, formal sannyasi, but the spirit of sannyasa is very important for the pursuit of jnanam, pursuit of moksha. Janaka was not having this physical, formal sannyasa, but the spirit of sannyasa. What is the spirit of sannyasa? That whatever is there in prarabdha, it will be acquired. It will be there. Especially when we have already done what is to be done for doing our duty, you will be taken care of. If you do your duty well, then really speaking, you don't have to worry about your yoga and kshema. You see, Gandhiji was doing his duty well. Therefore, people were ready to take care of him. When you play your role well, you contribute to the totality called Ishvara, then totality will take care of you. So you need not worry, but little bit courage is required. Trust in Ishvara is required. Otherwise, you please keep some amount in the bank. So we have more trust in Lakshmi than Narayana. So therefore, therefore we can do that also. But the sannyasi spirit is given here, Vitteshanayaha cha Vyuthaya. And then Lokeshana, desire for different lokas, higher lokas. So that also is not there, because karma phala is limited here also, there also. Tadyatha iha karmachito lokah kshiyate evameva mutra punyachito lokah kshiyate. I am not interested in perishable loka, therefore lokeshanayascha vyuthaya. So in this manner, trayam hitva. And another meaning of lokeshana sometimes given is desire for fame. Lokeshana has got another meaning, practical meaning, because nowadays people don't have desire for loka. They say, Swamiji, 1/3 is gone. So putreshana I have and vitteshana I have. Lokeshana is not there. So lokeshana has another meaning, desire for fame. And that also is very, very powerful and a great obstacle. Because when you have desire for fame, you will be focusing more on fame and not on your pursuit. If you do something, then fame will come, but you will be away from your pursuit for days together. You don't mind. The pressure for the desire for fame will distract you from the pursuit of dhanam. Therefore, this kirti, desire for fame, also is to be given up. Trayam hitva. Ramakrishna Paramam used to say these three. Kanchana, Kamini, Kirti. So these three hitva. Dvayam bhitva. So having given up or negated dvayam, duality. Here it can be interpreted in two ways. One is, dvayam is kartrutva, bhoktrutva rupam dvayam. The duality, twofold notion, doership and experiencership, bhitva. Or another dvayam bhitva means having negated subject-object duality. There is no real subject-object duality. Because of avidya alone, there is this subject-object duality. Yatra dvaitam iva bhavati taditaraha itaram pashyati jigrati etc. So dvayam bhitva. How? By knowledge of non-dual Brahmatma. By that, having negated dvayam bhitva, ekam buddhva, and having understood one Brahman. What type of Brahman? Akhilatigam. One who is beyond everything. Akhilam is all. Atigam is transcendental, one who transcends beyond. Pujya Swamiji used to say, this word transcending creates a wrong orientation. When it is said, Brahman is transcending all, Brahman is transcendental, then we may think what? That everything is here and Brahman is somewhere above. That is not the meaning of transcending. Even though we have to use sometimes the word transcending, what it means, that Brahman is in and through everything, but not limited or affected by anything. That idea is conveyed by the word Akhilatigam. Brahman transcends all means Brahman is in and through all, but free from all. Sarva Rupam Sarvatigam. It is in and through all, but it is not limited by any one of them. And Brahman is not any given object. Brahman is present in every object, but Brahman is not having the status of being any object. That is Akhilatigam. This is a very beautiful thing. I am all, but allness, the plurality is not in me. Without having the plurality, I appear as all. Like one water, without having any plurality, it is one only, but appears to be waves, forms, whirlpool, etc. I appear as all without becoming any one of them. And in this manner, buddhva ashnute moksham, he attains moksha. Iti Vedanta Dindimaha. He attains, etc. is within quote. It is not really attains, he owns up moksha. Iti Vedanta Dindimaha. So we saw so many Shruti Vakyas, Putre Shanayascha, etc. And Brahma Vidapnoti Param, etc. or Soshnute Sarvan Kaman Saha, etc. also can be seen as Vedanta Dindimaha. Now, in the next shloka, the sadhanam for Brahmajnanam is presented. In fact, one more topic, sadhana, phala and mahima. That is going to be the topic in these shlokas. So here, what is the sakshat sadhanam and what is not going to contribute, which people give so much importance. Many things in life we give importance which are not important. What is really important is not given importance, and what is not important is given so much importance. And that is said here in the next shloka. Namata biniveshena na bhasha vesha matratah muktil vinatma vignanam iti Vedanta Dindimaha. Yes. What is it? No, we will bring from previous. Na matabi niveshena na bhasha veshamatratah na muktihi vina atma vignanam iti Vedanta Dindimaha. So here what is said, that certain things which you are giving so much importance are not really important. Like what? Matabi niveshena. By fanaticism or obsession to a particular view. I am Advaiti, radical Advaiti, core Vedanti, Matabi niveshena. So I am Advaiti and therefore I look down upon Dvaiti. These all Dvaitis, all Dvaitis had come today. My mood is out today by talking to Dvaitis. I am Advaiti. That is not a real vision. Not to be obsessed with any view. Advaita is the vision, but we are not obsessed with the idea of Advaita. We know Advaita to be truth, but we need not be so fanatic or so obsessive about it. Like Dvaiti have got this problem. They hate Advaiti. In fact, in their Shastra, they write so many derogatory words for Advaiti. Tucham, Mandam, etc. Because, they have hatred towards us. They have this feeling of, disgust. What is this? What they are talking? What nonsense they are talking? How arrogant they are. Whereas, we give place to everybody. If you remember Swamiji, while talking about some topic, he said this. We give place to everybody. We don't hate anyone. We accommodate everybody. Which is Swamiji used to say, your heart should be big enough to accommodate all. Then only you will have this Aham Brahmasmi assimilation, the assimilation of this knowledge. Oh, this person I can't stand. If you have anybody in the world whom you can't stand, that person will be an obstacle to your moksha. Brahmatam paradat ya atmano brahma anyatra veda. If you consider Brahmana to be different from Atma, if you hate Brahmana or you hate Kshatriya or hate any Devata or hate any person, then that person will become an obstacle to owning up Sarvatma Bhava. You will say what? I am the self of all except this person. I am self of all, except is my neighbor or my spouse. Therefore, entertaining hatred, disgust towards anybody is not good for you. So you let go of this hatred towards everybody for your sake. That's why they say forgiveness is the best gift you can give to yourself. When you forgive others, of course, forgive is not a very great word, but just for communication. When you forgive others, you are giving a great gift to yourself. When you forgive others, you are free from hatred, anger, resentment. Therefore, you are not obliging others, you are obliging yourself. So, there is no fanaticism. I am Advaiti. See, Pujya Swamiji is a great Advaita teacher. But if you have seen how nicely he used to interact with all Dvaita teachers, Dvaita, Vishishta, Dvaita, I have gone to Dvaita Matha, this Swamiji was there, Pejawar Swamiji, we have gone there. In fact, he was teaching their Shastra when we went there. So he must have had Tucham, Advaitam, Tucham, but immediately when we came, he was very nice and we were very, Pujya Swamiji, so nice, they were very good friends. See, that is what it is. Pujya Swamiji could bring all acharyas under one umbrella called Acharya Sabha because of this namata biniveshena. No obsession for any view. Advaita is a fact. There need not be obsession. E is equal to mc square, Einstein knows, but he doesn't have any obsession about it if he is a good scientist. No obsession. If somebody tells something opposite to that, he should have the mind to listen to it. If somebody talks about Dvaita, we can happily listen to them. I can't stand it. It's your problem. So, namata biniveshena. We need not have any mata biniveshena. So, what is the Anvaya? Na mata biniveshena muktihi. The mata biniveshena, by obsession with particular view, moksha is not there. So every day you shout, I am Advaiti, I am Advaiti. Go outside your house and shout. Every day 5 times, morning, afternoon, evening. You do not get moksha by that. And very important thing, na bhasha vesha matrataha. By bhasha, some language you change. What? Somebody asks you, Swamiji, when did you come? This body came yesterday. When will you go? This body will go tomorrow. Yeah. Language, This prana requires some food. I don't require food. This prana requires some food. You need not say that all this, Pujya Swami used to call it spiritual snob. This is just showing off. Like our Swamiji was telling that, he said they went to see one great yoga master. So he was known for his meditation, all this. So when they went there, he said, I was in that plane of consciousness. Slowly I am coming down, like that. All this is what bhasha. You think that by this bhasha you will get moksha? No way. Na bhasha. Or here one commentator says bhasha means the language. Now you want the title for yourself. What? Vedanti. In fact, some people have password, Vedanti. One person was telling. Whose password I will not tell you. So Vedanti. So I mean some abhimana, Vedanti. So I am not Swamiji, ordinary human being. I am Vedanti. I am Shastri. Acharya. I have seen that people have obsession to be called Acharya. Just now started, nobody calls Acharya. They themselves tell Acharya. You need not. If people call you Acharya, all right. And sometimes, in my case, sometimes it happens, I have to tell, because so many Swamis are there. But otherwise, I am a person. Pujya Swamiji was asked this question. What? are you an Indian guru? Like in the West, he was asked this question. What did he say? He says, I am a human being. To my disciples, I am guru. That air of being guru is not there. Even those we call say he is a Jagat Guru, really is not, nobody is Jagat Guru. You tell me, who is the person accepted as Guru by the entire world? Is there any person? No. So really speaking, there is no Jagat Guru. If we take him in a strict sense. But he is accepted as Guru by many people, therefore we call Jagat Guru. That is okay, we respect them. But there is no air. I am Guru, Acharya, etc. So, na bhasha. And very important thing is vesha, dress. Many people after coming to this spiritual pursuit within 2-3 years, they start having fancy for sannyasa dress. They like to wear orange. At least Swamiji, half I will wear. The upper cloth or what is called this shirt or something, orange, white, down white or yellow also, that also. So, value for color. This vesha means, some people think that if you take sannyasa, moksha guaranteed. Means you will get moksha. Today you took sannyasa, get moksha. Some people think that sannyasi, how can he be ajnani? Somebody asked this question, how sannyasi can be ajnani? Swamiji said very nicely, sannyasi will be ajnani. In fact, dhanartham sannyasaha, shravanartham sannyasaha. So generally, then people take sannyasa, they will have ajnanam. And therefore, don't think that sannyasa gives you moksha. Generally, we have this particular orientation. The orientation is, by changing the external setup, I will have fulfillment. That orientation is a samsara orientation. It doesn't go away even after coming to the study of Vedanta. When this happens, in a deep forest I will do this meditation. If a small cottage will be there, this small land will be there, I will do some agriculture and that will give moksha. No setup is going to give moksha. Because this moksha is freedom from bondage, and bondage is because of ignorance. It has something to do with the removal of ignorance. And therefore it is said, bhasha vesha matrataha na muktihi. Vina vignanam, vina atma vignanam. Without self-knowledge, na muktihi. There is no moksha. Atma vignanam is self-knowledge. Vina means without. Without self-knowledge, no mukti. By mere bhasha, you change your language, you change your dress, you have fanaticism for view, no moksha. So what is more important is, no, not more important, most important is Atma Vijnanam. So give importance to that. Whether dress is changed or not, changing the dress can help you sometime. But changing the dress is not the guarantee, and not changing the dress is not the reason for not getting moksha. Just because you did not take sannyasa, therefore will not get moksha, there is no such thing. Just because you have taken sannyasa, you will have moksha, that also is not true. Anvaya, Vyatireka, both are not there. Technical language is called Anvaya Vyabhichara, Vyatireka Vyabhichara. Both are there. So there is no such thing that by changing the dress moksha is there. Vina Atma Vijnanam na muktihi. Iti Vedanta Dindimaha. This Dindima is there. Tesham tam atmastham yenu pashyanti dhiraha. Tesham shantihi sukham na itaresham. Tameva vignaya dhiro harsha shokau jahati. So that is a Vedanta Dindima. So now 18 to 22, 5 slokas are there. Tomorrow morning in meditation session we complete. So we'll meditate on this. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Yeah, one announcement that today in the second session of Ashtavakra Gita, 11:45 to 12:30. After that, we'll have the program of the Guru Dakshina and Yagda Prasada. So